Hello, welcome again to a new episode of the Husky Introvert Believer. This is Ariel, again, trying not to repeat myself too much. Anyway, I'm back to do a solo issue or episode, however you want to call it. These are more intimate, don't take much, don't like to talk about a lot of stuff, just concentrate on the here and now, what's going on right now at the moment, and that's where I keep it mostly. So at this time, I guess we just talk about what's going on at the moment. Well, not much has changed externally. The situation is the same. Economically, I mean, everything in general would seem to be the same, but I will dare to say that there is a difference now in me that probably last week I didn't have. There's a different. I'm a different person than I was last week. Entirely, no, but let's just say there was a nudge towards a difference, and I can. I mean, we've been talking about burying treasures and no more buried treasures, and letting things out on the open, being clear and open, and not trying to hide anything, just exposing the truth as is, which is what we've been talking about. So at this time, my faith has taken a very positive turn, let's just say. I mean, I even read. I know this is weird. I normally don't do this on my podcast. I try to keep it not religious, but this is about me and this is what's going on. And if you're listening, well, you're just hang tight, go for the ride, because this is happening. I'm not gonna quote. Not gonna give you the passage. I'm just gonna read it from the Bible. It's each. Okay, it says, "My grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. So now I am glad to boast about my weakness, so that the power of Christ can work through me." And I read this because I've been overwhelmed, with the suckiness of life. As I'm sure most of who's listening to this is probably in one way or another, more or less in the same boat as I am. Life sucks. Do tell. Really, didn't know about this affirmation, or this fact, or this description. Really, do tell. Keep describing any more further than we need to know. No, I don't need to describe in detail. Let's just say things have not gone the way I would want them to. But as I said on Sunday, on the Husky Bibles, you know, things are not where you want them to be, but they're not exactly worse or bad. It's just that you're going through a situation that you want to overcome. You want to learn from it. And in my case, my situation is that I'm overcoming a very difficult thing regarding my faith, because my faith was burned to ashes and destroyed by a bunch of stuff that I saw, which I don't want to go into too much detail, like narrating, telling everything that happened, because that's really not the point. The point uh, is that I fell astray, and I was going to church and everything fine. I mean, head knowledge about the word. I mean, been in these ways, evangelical since I was 13, since 1992. That would make it, I don't know, 32 years now. So, yeah, I've been through this for a minute now, there's been a lot of highs and a lot of lows, and it's been close to a decade of low, close to a decade of low, because my spiritual life was practically dead. There was a time that it was completely dead. Like I just kept a front just for, for people just not to bug me. But I kept a front just to pretend that everything was fine, but things were not fine. It was not good. And it's been a long climb back up. And I have done a bunch of fumbles and a lot of stuff along the way. But here I am. Here I am. And I'm expecting now to be in a better place because, as I read just now, my grace is all you need. Whose grace? God's grace. Because my power works best in weakness. And this is something that has taken me a long time to understand. His power works in me through my weakness. It's not that God is not aware that I'm weak, that I can't do it. He's very much aware how weak I am. It's just that precisely because I'm weak, I have to trust him because I can't do it. So if I trust in my own strength, in my own wit, in my own understanding, I'm going to fail 100 times out of 100. But if I trust him to do the impossible, because guess what? The situation where I am right now kind of looks like it's aiming towards the impossible. Kind of looks like it's going to the impossible part. So if that is the case, I just have to go to something higher and stronger and better than I am. And well, who fits all that criteria? Well, that to me is God. So I'm falling into his criteria. I'm trusting his power, trusting in his grace. And a prayer that has been front and center all this week for me is that God, help me keep my eyes on you. Help me keep my focus on you. Help me see you. Help me see you. Help me put my focus on you and not on my own strength, and not on the situation, not on the problems, but trust you and believe you that you're gonna be doing what you're gonna have to do in my life, and take it to the level that you want it to. Not where I want to, but where you want to. So I'm surrendering. So like I said before, no more buried treasures. No more playing around, having things halfway. I'm out in the open. I put all my cards out and exposing myself clearly and saying, look, I have all these things that I can do. I have all these things that I can put on the table, that I can put them in your hands, that for you to use them as you see them fit, as you see fit, as whatever you want me to do. So here I am. I got my talents. I got the desire and the willingness to shut the heck up and let you do you. So here I am, my grace is all, your grace is all I need right now. So I'm going to let your grace guide me through my weakness, straighten me, get me to the right path, and follow through. That's basically what I'm going to say. So always I keep these short and sweet. I don't expand too much. I don't try to talk too much, just to not to bore you to death. So yeah, because this is the perfect ASMR just to listen to this gorgeous human being talk all and rant out. So thank you for listening. Take care. Bye.